What's going on YouTube? It's Gan and Mo. So for many pre-dental students, the topic and the question of is it worth becoming a dentist arises. And although you are inundated by numerous career paths upon entering college, you decided to pursue dentistry for a reason.
Maybe you have a family member who's already a dentist, or maybe you like going to the dentist as a child. Not sure what kid likes going to the dentist anyways. But the matter of the fact is, you're probably en route to becoming a dentist in the next several years. And the one question that's eating at you is going to dental school actually worth it?
Now, I'm no dentist, but I could definitely see that for most individuals considering dentistry, the potential of a high income is a huge turn on. According to the 2019 Bureau of Labor and Statistics data, the median income of a dentist is about $159,000. Now, although many new graduates won't be earning in the mid-100s right out of dental school, the starting salary of a new dentist is $119,000 per year on average. And that's pretty freaking amazing right out of school. Now, I've been friends with Mo for many years. Once upon a time, when he actually had hair, believe it or not. I've seen him go through dental school, pediatric dental residency, and for the past 7 years, independent practice. And on top of that, I saw him open up his own dental practice. And I could truly say Mo loves being a dentist. It provides him with a very fulfilling lifestyle, and he's able to provide a nice lifestyle for himself and his family.
Now, working as a pediatric dentist is truly a very rewarding career, and it allows me the workplace flexibility that I wanted. Now, granted, I work an excessive amount of hours, close to 80 hours a week. However, that is by choice. Now, I'm a little bit of an outlier. My family members and colleagues also who are dentists have the flexibility of designing their own schedule and picking their own hours. Now, most dentists work an average of 32 hours a week, and they typically put in about 3 to 4 days a week on average. Now, finding a career that allows you to scale down or scale up your work schedule as desired is extremely advantageous because you can never predict what's going to happen in life. And early on in your life, you want to work as much as humanly possible. You want to build up your nest egg. But as your family obligations increase and as your life continues to progress, you might find yourself in a position where you want to scale back your schedule, and dentistry allows you to do just that.
Now, alongside all the positives that come with dentistry, there are some negatives. The competition of acceptance into dental school has been increasing year by year because that many more students are applying for dental school year after year, as dentistry remains one of the only areas of healthcare that hasn't been taken over by managed care.
Now, I see this every day, whether it's a high schooler or an undergraduate student who is coming to me for advice about a career in healthcare. Many of them interested in a career in dentistry because of the freedom and the flexibility this career path allows them. And the one advice I give all of them is to pick a good college and to focus on their grades and get a very high GPA and to kill those DATs.
Now, just like any other healthcare profession, the biggest reason to think twice about going into dental school is the high cost of tuition. And with such high cost of tuition, many students find themselves borrowing money and find themselves in debt, student loan debt. Although in the end game, dentistry is associated with very high income potential. For instance, if a student graduates with a major in chemistry, which is a very common prerequisite for many pre-dental undergraduates, they can typically expect a starting salary of about $74,000 per year. However, if a student continues to pursue dentistry, over the next 4 years, they're going to be losing out on that potential earning of nearly $296,000 in the time it takes for them to earn their doctorate of medicine in dentistry.
Then when you graduate and ready to start practicing dentistry, you have to start paying back those loans which you took out so you can get that degree to cover your housing, to cover your tuition, to cover those equipment and supplies that you needed throughout your education. And the average dental school debt is over $292,000 according to the ADA, which is the American Dental Association. With the debt being an average of $290,000 at an average of 7% interest rate for those Grad Plus loan, the typical monthly payments are going to be approximately $3,400 a month for a 10-year repayment period. Now that would equate to approximately $116,000 in interest alone. So that total cost of tuition over the 10-year period is approximately $408,000.
I bet that you didn't know that in 2019, only 1 in 5 dental school graduates had a student loan debt of under $200,000. And 39% of dental school graduates had a student loan debt of more than $300,000. So between missed earnings, principal on student loan debt, and interest, you could sink nearly $500,000 into your dental school education, although that investment does buy you into a very high-paying profession.
So how fast will this investment pay off? This will depend a lot on the earning potential of the future dentist. If they find a job straight out of the school that's compensating them very well, that means that they're going to be having a faster route to having that investment pay off. Now let's compare the entry-level salary of a dentist at $119,000 a year versus that of a bachelor's degree in chemistry at $74,000 a year. And let's assume 5% increase in salary per year. Now it would take an average of 5 years to recoup the cost of dental school. However, after those 5 years and after the tuition is recouped, that dentist will be $55,000 a year ahead of the chemistry degree.
Alongside the financial burden that comes with being a dentist, dentistry as a profession is extremely physically demanding, but in ways that you might not expect. Having to do tedious and precise work in a very small area with your hands and having your eyes focused in a small area through loops for an extended period of time are just one of the many reasons dentistry is extremely physically demanding. Dentistry is tough on your hands, back, and shoulders. And if you have poor ergonomics, you're going to see the results of that in a very short amount of time within your career. Chronic back problems, carpal tunnel syndrome, and hypertension are common among dentistry. That is why Mo's always asking for me to give him a back massage and calm him down.
You'll have to find a good chiropractor at some point in your dental career, or you might just have to assume that you're going to be wearing a back brace for the rest of your life. So there are some pros and cons to a career in dentistry. However, I can say without any doubt that it's the best career choice I could have made for myself. I enjoy waking up 7 days a week to go help those children and to comfort their parents. I find a lot of joy in my career, and I believe you will too.
Medicine and dentistry are both very rewarding career paths, and we hope we persuade you to push that desire to become a dentist, and a successful dentist at that. And if so, don't forget to gingerly tap that like button, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.